Now we do multiple choice questions. Listen, for multiple choice questions, first of all, you will read question statement only. Just the question statement. After reading the question statement, from the question statement you will find clue word. And then you go back to the passage, look for the portion of the passage which is related to that question. Find the answer to the question in the passage first and then come back and read the options. Don't do this thing that you are reading the question and the option and you say, acha, 4 options. Now I read the passage. You waste your time, okay? Let's do this one together, okay? Question number 34. Which aspect of Roman road building does the writer mention in section A? Aspect of Roman road building, section A. Please come to section A. Aspect of Roman road building. I'm reading section A, 4th last line. The first few lines are just introductory. Section A, 4th last line. Consequently, roads required bridges, tunnels, viaducts, and many other architectural and engineering features to create a series of breathtaking but highly useful monuments. So focus this thing, breathtaking but highly useful monuments which spread from Europe to eastern part of Roman Empire. So they are talking about breathtaking and useful monuments. Now please come back. Which aspect of Roman road building does the writer mention? Option A, strength and permanence of roads. No, they said breathtaking and useful monuments. So it's not strength and permanent. Option B, magnificence and practicality of the roads. Exactly, for practicality, highly useful monuments, and for magnificence, right? Yeah, magnificence, they use the word breathtaking. So correct answer for question number 34 is B. Let's read C. Number of people involved in building. They didn't mention. Option D, powerful people who financed the roads. No. Got it? So it's that. Now you got this point. First read the question, go back to the passage, then read options. Question number 35. Writer compares Appian way of modern highway because, now Appian way of modern highway. Why does writer compare Appian way of modern highway? Please come to paragraph B. Can you see the word Appia? Okay, I'm reading it from 3rd line. Paragraph B for boy, 3rd line after full stop. The first and most famous great Roman road was the Via Appia or Appian Way, constructed from 312 BCE and covering 196 kilometers. It linked Rome to ancient Capua in Italy, is in a straight line as possible and was appropriately known to the Romans as the Regina Virum. It's another language, by the way. Regina Virum or Queen of Roads. Much like a modern highway. Now be careful. He is comparing it here. Much like a modern highway, it bypassed small towns along the way. Pindi bypass, Khyali bypass, Sialkot bypass and all that, okay? So much like a modern highway, it bypassed small towns along the way. Like your motorway is bypassing the towns along the way and all that, and it largely ignored geographical obstacles. Ignored geographical obstacles, bypassed small towns and all that. Option A. Question 35, option A. It was lengthened over time. No. Option B. It took a long time to construct. No. Option C. It was used by a large number of travelers. Not at all. And option D. It was designed to avoid certain areas. And what is the word for certain areas? Bypassed small towns. Bypass, avoid, and small towns, certain areas. Okay, D will be the right answer. Well done, Alina, that's good. Now, question number 36. According to the writer, the purpose of triumphal arches was to. Triumphal arches. Let's look for triumphal arches. Where do we have triumphal arches? Scan, 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 scan. Paragraph C. Triumphal arch is there. I'm reading it from the middle. Okay, paragraph C, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line after full stop. Paragraph C, fifth line after full stop. So what's the purpose? Okay, they mentioned, the question is, according to the writer, the purpose of triumphal arches was to. Okay, for this reason, many roads began and ended in a triumphal arch. Now reason is mentioned before, so we need to read a couple of lines above. Found it? I mean, for this reason, it means reason is in the previous line. Now paragraph C, and we are going to read it from, let's read it from the beginning. The network of public Roman roads covered over 120,000, excuse me, can you see another question? Yes. 120,000 kilometers. Yeah, that is question number 33. Total distance once crossed by Roman roads. We are killing two birds with one stone. So question number 33, answer is C. Yeah. Okay, buy one, get one free. Alright, just like this. Okay, so 33 is C, you can write it. Now let's read it. I'm reading paragraph C. Over 12,000 kilometers, besides permitting the rapid deployment of troops. This was one reason. Rapid deployment of troops, and more importantly, now the real reason, more importantly, the wheeled vehicles which supplied them with food and equipment. Roman road allowed for an increase in trade and cultural exchange. Roads were also one of the ways Rome could demonstrate its authority for this reason. So what was the reason? To demonstrate authority. Authority means power. Now let's go back. Option A, display the power of Rome. Arches, they made arches to display the power of Rome. Correct answer is A. What is B? Celebrate the opening of road? Not at all. C. Show the name of important roads? Never. Option D. Provide access for important officials? No. That was not the purpose of arches. Army, they traveled, that was the purpose of roads. But on roads they built arches as well. So that was to display the power of Rome. Question number 37. What common use of milestone is mentioned in section E? Now section E, clue word is milestone and the common use of milestone. Okay, section E, third last line, milestone. Section E, second paragraph, third last line. Milestones were also set up at regular intervals along the road, and these often recorded who was responsible for the upkeep of that stretch of road. Means maintenance. Who was responsible for the maintenance? So purpose of milestone was who was responsible for the upkeep. Upkeep means maintenance of that stretch of road and what repairs had been made. Now come back to question. What common use of milestone is mentioned in section E? Option A, indicating to travelers the total length of road? No. Option B, highlighting areas of the road that needed repair? No. Option C, noting details regarding the maintenance of the road. For maintenance, they use the word upkeeping. C is the right answer. And D is marking rest places along the road for travelers and their animals. Rest places like lay-by area on motorway, they didn't mention that. Okay. So correct answer for question number 37 is C. And you will write all your answers in the same order. 34B, 35D, 36A and 37C.